get it understood.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic, then it's White, and it's Ball in at the point. And for Indiana, Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Gray.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 3-point game. Down low. And there's Buzelis on the assist from Ball.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Toppin. He gets that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Good on the triple.
Boy, Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Pass to Vucevic. There's the drive, and Vucevic throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Ball against Halliburton. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Ball. It's White on the wing. Back to Giddey. To the middle. Here's Buzelis. Pacers with the rebound. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
A nice shot by Nesmith. The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Buzelis. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Clark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
And they're running. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Halliburton finds Nembhard. Now, here's Toppin. Back to Nembhard. Lock at 6. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Pass to Giddey. Now, Vucevic. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Turner for 3. Here's Nesmith. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Pass the ball. And again, Chicago. No good. Pacers shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Toppin. And he makes good on the layup. Toppin's got his second bucket.
You know, to me, this is what you love seeing from Turner. The willingness to give the ball up and get his guys going.
Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Halliburton. Outside Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Turner's got 6 points.
I really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here, and he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin? Nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Here's Giddey. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Nembhard finds Halliburton. Vucevic with the block. Here's White. Yep, that one goes in there.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
To the paint, here's Turner. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Vucevic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And you look at Vucevic, and his tenacity goes up the closer he is to the cup. Defenders try to match his level of physicality down there, which more times than not results in him going to the foul line.
Jones checked in for Chicago. The shot by Turner, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Buzelis, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Outside Turner. And Nembhard has it in the corner. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Walker's checked in for Miles Turner. And McMathering comes in for Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Chicago also making some changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in for Lonzo Ball. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Siakam. Toppin comes in for Walker. And it's Thomas Bryant in for Andrew Nembhard. The Bulls also changing it up. Ball's checked in for Dosunmu. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Trey Jones.
And he's got great speed, Ball does. This guy is really good at finding ways to slither through the defense.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Chicago.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Here's Mathurin after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Bryant finds Mathurin. And it's White with the rebound. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. Ball with it. Mathurin picks him up and finished off by Williams.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Here's Toppin. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
And it's Giddey in the corner. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lane. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Toppin. He's got 6. Rebound by Smith. Bulls leading by 5. It's stolen by Mathurin. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Here's Toppin. It's stolen by Smith. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. They grabbed their own miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Pass to Giddey. Smith with a screen on McConnell. Count it. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Turner passes to McConnell. Now Mathurin. He's covered by Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Toppin finds Bryant. Mathurin for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's Ball with the 3. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Bull. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Shepard out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Toppin in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. In the corner, it's Toppin. Pass to Shepard. Fires from deep. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Toppin with the steal. On the wing, Mathurin. He's guarded by Williams. McConnell in the corner. Jacks up a 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by their biggest margin of the game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Back to Toppin. 3-pointer. 6 on the shot clock. And McConnell gets it to go.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. But giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Takes the 3. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Jones for 3. The Pacers pull it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Toppin passes to Shepard. Inside, Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Here's Giddey to the inside. Smith kicks to Giddey. Over Mathurin. Giddey, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the The defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Dosunmu. Here's Walker. And, yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. Walker's got his first 2 points.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And we talk to people about the Bulls, GA. Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Switching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Walker, and Halliburton subbed in for Shepherd. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Pacers trail by 7. Turner passes to McConnell. On the wing, rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Giddey, lets the 3 fly. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Halliburton finds Siakam, and the rejection by Smith.
There you see Smith's length playing to his advantage defensively.
Took him no time at all on that one. Ball's got 10 points.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Chicago leading by 10. Giddey, no one around him. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. McConnell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Turner against Vucevic. Left side, Turner. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Ball from long range. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. Halliburton for 3. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Off target from outside.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Siakam. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Nesmith. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 7.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Pacers trail by 15. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. From downtown, Toppin pulls it in. And for the Pacers, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 15. Ball with a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Nesmith. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Misses the 3. Pacers shooting a cool 28% in the second quarter. Here's Nesmith. Stolen by Ball. And now the Bulls on the break. Here's Giddey. Nailed from three-point land. Giddey's got 21.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. They can't stop the run with that one.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
2 minutes.
Giddey, no good. Pacers trail by 21 from deep three-point land. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Ball, no good. And here are the Pacers now. And Nembhard has it in the corner. 1:29 left in the first half of the game. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. He had a nice open look right there. Ball's got 12 points now in the quarter.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hand.
Bangs on the trifecta.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Defensive foul.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
It's stolen by Vucevic. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And in transition, Ball is a problem. A quick decision maker who knows exactly where to go to get fast break opportunities.
Inside. Here's Turner. Back to Toppin. Pass to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, when Turner gets it rolling now, he can be a dominant scorer.
Chicago leading by 23. And Vucevic throws it down.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Down low. Here's Buzelis. And it's sent back by Turner. Neesmith finds Nembhard. For the three. Outside for Halliburton. No good from outside. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the strike time and time again.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got Buzelis all out there with Kobe White. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Puts it up from 17, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And even with a big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
The Bulls shooting has been terrific, 54% on the game.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Turner passes to Halliburton. No good with the triple.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Ball, no good. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. A shot by Nembhard, no good. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is. And how hard. It can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Tony Bradley's checked in for Miles Turner. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Neesmith can't get it to go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Buzella sets a screen for Giddey. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Giddey's got 27.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
And Indiana shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Pass to Neesmith. Six to shoot. Fires for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Neesmith has got 13 points.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Launches a 3, and it's Bradley with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint, here's Vucevic. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 6 assists now in the game. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Toppin with it. He's got 8. Off target from 3-point range.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Bulls have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And so he hits the technical free throw.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Vucevic finds Giddey. Loads from 13. The Pacers pull it in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Giddey's got 7 points for the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Pass to Bradley. Outside for Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Giddey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Chicago.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
And the defense has been disrupted, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Ball. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Turner, looking to end the run, and stolen by Giddey. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Traps in the tray.
Lonzo Ball.
Ball's got 26.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. But this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Third team foul.
And he makes the first. Indiana making some changes. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And then for Chicago, Smith comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And Jones subbed in for Kobe White.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
And Ball puts up a deep three. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Inside, Turner dishes to Toppin. It's taken away by Smith. Ball, the pass to Williams. Lays it up off the glass. Giddey's got 36.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. All the time in the world to get that one off.
On the wing, Giddey. From outside, off the mark. And Indiana shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. A shot by McConnell, no good. The Bulls shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Smith finds Jones. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
The Bulls shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Giddey, and the layup is good. Giddey's got 38 points.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Good on the shot.
Turner is very comfortable letting it go from there. A dependable scorer from the mid-range.
Here's Smith. Toppin pulls it in. And Indiana shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. And they'll get another chance. McConnell with it. Now guarded by Ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. The Pacers making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Chicago. Here's Giddey. And again, Chicago. No good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Siakam outside. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Jones kicks to Giddey. Smith with a screen on Mathurin. And Smith slams it home.
Terrific throwdown by Jalen Smith. He stuck it right to him that time.
And it's Turner off the drive. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Giddey. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one. Right side, Turner. Pass to McConnell. Back to Turner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smits, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Shepard's checked in for the Pacers. Pacers shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Giddey, no good. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. It's good from Shepard on the assist by Siakam. Shepard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Giddey goes in.
Josh Giddey.
Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
Boy, I tell you, he's one of those guys, fellas, that just causes excitement simply by walking into the building.
Turner inside, covered by Smith. Clock at 6. Here's Shepard. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Dosunmu. That three off the mark. And so it's Josh Giddey making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. Then there's Shepard, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Siakam in at the center. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
At the line, for Indiana, Mathurin. 3.
He doesn't get the second one.
Boy, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Boy, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's Jones. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam.
Bulls ball.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Nobody near Williams. Offensive rebound. Collins, good.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. Walker with it. To halt the run. Knocks down the three ball.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Williams. Can't hit from in close. And here are the Pacers now. Mathurin passes to Walker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And part of what people like about Walker pre-draft was his defensive skills. But he has the makings of a versatile two-way guy, giving good coaching.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Williams kicks to Herter. Launches it. Williams' shot is off. And for the Pacers, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Here's Shepard. He's defended by Herter.
Ayo Dosunmu. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one misses.
2 shots. Shepard.
And the second free throw, good. For Chicago, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Herter. Goes back up. The kick out to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
3.
Jones has got 5 assists tonight.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Picked off in midair. On the wing, Jones shoots over Walker. Jones, no luck. Jones has gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. And here's Walker outside. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Second chance shot. And Herder with the lay-in. Herder's got his first bucket of the night.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Siakam finds McConnell. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Rebound by the Bulls. Herder's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Here's Shepard. And just miss after miss right now. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. The Pacers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And Chicago shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. That's tipped. It's stolen by Shepard. Here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those dunks over here.
The Bulls shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Williams. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Worked that one inside nicely.
And here are the Bulls now. Herder passes to Dosunmu. Williams outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
3 points.
Williams has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Chicago. The kick out to Walker. Puts up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Williams. Another shot. Collins, good.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing? The backboards right now, some hard-earned second chance points.
Siakam passes to Walker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
The first one falls. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Siakam. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Shepard. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And a change for the Bulls. Smith is checked in. Outside, Jones. And the Bulls, another 3. Here's Halliburton. Right side to Walker. On the wing, Turner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
Toppin, he's checked in for Walker. Chicago's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. And it's Smith penetrating. And Smith slams it home.
The long strides making it hard for the defense to keep up with Smith. Saw the window and took full advantage.
Halliburton outside. Toppin against Smith. Turner buries it down low.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Collins passes to Dosunmu. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The Pacers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Outside for Halliburton. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Smith's. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Lays it up and banks it in. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
Night in and night out, consistently, Smith makes a solid effort in there.
Shot's good by Turner.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Outside, Jones. Here's Collins. Second chance effort. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Turner. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. That one misses for Neesmith. And the Bulls with some changes. Terry comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Carter in for Trey Jones. Chicago calls timeout. Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Josh Giddey.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
It's just too bad they're on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. It would have been nice for him to have a chance to perform like this in the postseason. Here's Freeman. Buzelis grabs the board. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Mathurin. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Ball no good. It's tipped. The Pacers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Josh Giddey.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Yes, that goes in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Puts up a deep three. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pass to Buzelis. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Nick, how did you guys get this win tonight?
We were really good on defense, and then once we get stops, we're very good on offense. We got some easy ones, and we just kept grinding, you know. We never let it back in the game, and it felt good to get this one tonight.
Great performance by you guys, Nick. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For